Peros. And that's why we are getting ready for set number 5 dito sa game number 1 ng Battle for Third sa pagitan ng CSB at ng Ateneo.
22-17. Doon na natin simulan yung ating recap dito sa ating fourth set. 22-17, safely ahead. Vanessa Ganter coming in for Pongay Gaston. And then Joan Narit making herself an impact player once again. And no doubt, itong si Joan Narit was a game changer late in the fourth set. That was a mighty run by Ateneo. At imagine, down, almost out, not giving up, and scoring, I believe, 9. And stranding the Blazers to only 2 points. So 9-2 run to close out the fourth set. And look at that, suddenly 18 attack points for them. In spite of the fact that they committed more errors, they were solid. And saw the Lady Blazers commit 2 of those only 4 unforced errors late in that fourth set meltdown para sa CSB.
Kaya naman, nandito tayo sa isa na namang 5th set sa Collegiate Conference ng PVL. Maraming salamat mga kapamilya. Anton Rojas, Coach Ronnie Magsano,
Present.
Sinjin Reyes.
Again and again.
Kompleto Recados.
Sinimulan ni Sinjin kasi ng umaking. Wala si Jihan.
Isang mahabang araw ng sports, Coach Ronnie, ang ating na-experience.
Nag-aantay na nga si Eric eh.
Ready na pumasok eh.
Nakita ko nandun na sa ano natin, sa pwesto natin si Eric.
Pero meron pa tayong isang set. Set number 5 sa pagitan ng Lady Blazers at ng Lady Eagles. This is the 4th, 5th set in the last 7 matches dito sa Collegiate Conference. Coach Ronnie.
Oo. At hindi tayo magtataka na hindi ito magiging huli. Lalong-lalo na hindi lang sa series ito, kundi sa series between UST and of course the Soaring Falcons.
Nakakita tayo ng 5-set match ng 2 beses sa serye ng Adamson at ng CSB.
Correct.
Tapos
Isa.
yung UST Ateneo naman, isa. Tignan po natin yung mga namumuna pagdating sa puntos. Faith Nesperos with 27 points. Abriab with 20. Pascual 20 rin. Grabe. And the best performance ni Joan Narit, 10 puntos para sa kanyang kupunan. Okay.
So here to start this set, number 6, Jati Marabini.
Simulan na natin ang 5th set. Marginot. Abriam. Ravena. Nesperos. Sulit na naman. Sulit na naman. At babalik ang bola dito sa Ateneo Lady Eagles. Nesperos off the block. 28 points para kay Faith Nesperos.
Off the double block, Nesperos with 28, but more than that, Ateneo ahead here in the 5th and final set. This is only the second time that they will have a 1-point lead to open up a set.
Ibato muna natin kay Sinjin Reyes.
Pakilang.
Anton and Coach Ronnie, very contrasting yung timeouts ng dalawang coaches natin kanina. For Coach Oliver Almagro, it's still faith, trust, and courage na kanyang binabandera. Pero sinabi daw niya kasi nawawala daw talaga yung faith with each other, yung trust with each other, at yung communication sa loob ng court. Sa kabilang panig naman, para kay Coach Jerry, unsurprising, very stark difference from Coach Oliver. Very silent, but very direct. It was just reset sa 5th set. Yun ang huling reminders sa panig naman ni Coach Jerry. Ano man sabi niyo dyan, Anton and Coach Ronnie?
Kailangan eh. Kailangan may short-term memory ka dito. Hindi ka pwedeng magdamdam o malungkot ng mas mahaba dahil matutuloy-tuloy ka. Ateneo is rejuvenated. Ateneo is playing with more confidence. And right now, the Blazers have found them down by 3, which is quite rare throughout this match.
Timeout, Jerry Yee.
So ito na nga, kailangan ng palo natin, counted. Hindi na pwedeng hahatid nyo lang ng ganon. Like always. So same na naman ba? Hindi kayo, hindi. Sasagot kayo, oo, hindi. Pero hindi natin ginagawa. 3-0 na. Nabigyan tayo ng bola. Ano na? Balik nyo yung basic nyo. Stand nyo, click nyo yung rest nyo. Ayan.
Importanteng timeout yon para kay Coach Jerry.
Oo, malaki na to para sa race to 15. Fundamental reminders for Coach Jerry for his young ladies.
Jaja Maragino, serving for Ateneo.
Sulit. Abriam. Ito yung pasan ni Raagas. Desperos na naman.
Peros into the
30
block.
points for Faith Desperos.
Career best here in the senior level. And Faith Desperos came up with 23 in her last match. 7 points better. They're still alive. Now up by 4 in the 5th and final set.
I have the UAP stats for Ateneo in the last 2 seasons and no Lady Eagles scored in 30 points.
So Eliza lang yata pumapalo ng ganito, di ba?
And Pablo.
So now it's 31 for Faith Desperos. This girl is something special.
Maybe an understatement.
Lai. Raagas. Back set para kay Gandler. Gandler with the drop ball. Sulit. Abriam.
Yung mga hindi natin nakikitang pagkakamali sa Blazers kanina, ngayon lumilitaw. Now they're down by 6.
Pagka ganitong tight, no? Pagka ganitong pressured, lahat na lang ng pilit natin gawin, talagang ayaw bumagsak ng bola, no? Ano sa tingin niyo ang problema? Ha? Pagka ganyan, pressure na, no? Kausap kita. Ganyan lang ang reaksyon mo. Ano sa tingin mo ang problema? Wala ka na dito eh. Hindi ko alam. Nasaan ka na eh. Nasa SLEX ka ba? Nasaan ka na? Tayo nakaka-execute to. Ayaw pumatay ng bola natin. Masyadong mahigpit. Eh, relax tayo. Relax tayo.
Ayan po ang mga numero. 31 points para kay Faith Desperos.
Eagles lead with 6 points.
Abriam and Pascual with 20 each.
Number 6, Jaja Maragino.
Pero apat sa 31 points ni Faith dito. Nanggaling sa 5th set. And they're up. Talking about Ateneo. 6-0. Ravenna with the pass. Maraginot with the back set. Gandler with the hit. Lai. Ibibigay dito kay Abriam.
Abriam is the only point of attack on offense para sa Blazers na mabuti is transition. Nakapalo sila dahil Ateneo has dominated this 5th set so far. The blistering 6-0 start.
Desperos. Abriam mula sa kabila naman.
Abriam, well read by Miss Peros.
Faith Desperos, 5 points in this deciding 5th set.
And that's defense turning into another critical point. That's the powering Faith Desperos with a two-way play. 5 of the 7 points ng Ateneo here in the 5th set coming from Faith.
Service error by Gandler.
And Ventura serving.
Samonte mula sa gitna.
Away and away from the Blazers and closer to point number 15. Halfway done. Ateneo up by 6. Will the Blazers be able to do what Ateneo was able to impose on them during the fourth set? Down 5, still winning the set here. We're behind by 6. And Ateneo is only 7 points away from winning game 1 of the series.
Nalipat ng pwesto ang dalawa. 8-2 ang ating talaan. Jules Samonte scoring from the middle.
Jules Samonte, serving for Ateneo.
Gamit. Samonte. Raagas.
Agas, well read by Pablo.
Blazers making up their mind after the change over to play better and fight harder.
Clarissa Adrian.
Offensive block. Take a look at what Mariganot has done offensively for Ateneo. Ooh.
4-8.
Much needed ace right there by Cla Abriam.
Time and again, she has attacked Vanessa Gander's first ball defense.
Hey, girls, increase the faith and the courage. Increase it. Do you understand? Yun ang importante, tapang at faith sa ginagawa na kaya nyo. Convince yourself that you can do it. Do you understand? Convince yourself. Okay, let's go. Talk to yourself first. Go. Alam mo sa'yo na pumunti.
Let's see kung pupunta ulit yung bola kay Vanny Gander. That was a reminder by Coach Oliver Almandro.
At the service zone, number 15, Clarissa Adrian.
I remember sometime last year, it was Danny Ravena who was the target. And that's when Coach Oliver Almandro spoke one of the most memorable lines we've ever heard. Walang duwag na Ravena.
Legal attack.
Yes, she is a totally changed player right now.
After that line. So let's see kung magbabago si Vanny Gander matapos sabihin ni Coach sa kanya, alam mo na pupunta sa'yo yung bola. At yun na nga. Good pass to Maraginot. It leads to this hit by Nisperos.
Excellent dig coming from Pascual.
Nisperos. Pablo. And
Pablo.
Pablo scores for CSB.
6-8.
4 straight points after being down at 8-2. It's a test of character when you go to a fifth and final set. More so if you lose a 5-point lead and drop a set when you're only 3 points away from winning that set and the match.
So this is a comeback attempt by CSB. Kanina, 8-2 ang lamang ng Ateneo. Pablo. Gander gets the ball in the air. Maraginot. Ragas with the drop ball. Pablo may pagkakataon dito. Maraginot tossing it up for Faith. And CSB's blocking rock solid.
Yan ang mystery ng laro no? Nawawala, biglang umabalik. Who would have thought that being down 8-2 will trigger not just triple the effort, pero bumalik yung laro nila.
Pongay Gaston.
Walang timeout dun, change over lang yun.
Bumalik ulit si Pongay Gaston. Abriam. Ravena picks it up. Esperos sends it back to the CSB side. Gamit on the quick attack.
Into the block.
We are tied.
We're tied at 8.
A 6-0 run.
This is to reprise what Ateneo did to them, erasing a 22-17 advantage in the fourth set. and winning that set eventually at 26-24. Can they close this out? Tied at 8, 6 straight points. Sabi mo nga, kasamang Anton.
Gandler gets the ball in the air. Ravenna, Gaston, Maraginot, Nesperos.
Nesperos off the block.
33 for Faith.
6 points out of the 9 total by Ateneo here in the 5th set. That's about 60% of their scoring output. Blockers were there. Nesperos found a way to get that point off the block.
And an ace! 7 points here in the 5th set.
34 points total. Pag tinignan natin yung scoring list, yung iba, ang best nila in 8 matches is 26. That's for example, Dayan Ventura of CSP. Just scored how many? 34?
Yes, Faith
In one match
Nesperos
alone, right.
has scored 34 in this match. Apriam, Maraginot, Gaston, Lai,
Very smart.
High with a 1-2 play.
and Gutsy too.
9-10.
Tapang ni Jewel Lai to do that at such a crucial juncture, coach.
Alam niya, nakaabang sa kanto sa dulo eh.
What a match. 10-9 ang ating talaan.
This is over 2 hours already, perhaps one of the longest.
Narit. Sulit. Abriam mula sa back row. Ravenna sliding to pop that ball up. Gaston!
Gaston through the block.
That's why she was brought back in.
Experience, leadership, and their ability in this type of situations. Dahil veterano na rin itong si Bongay.
By Gaston. Serving for Ateneo.
Oh,
Ball is up.
tied at 8 ball, 3-1 run, or rather 4-1 counter run para dito sa Ateneo.
Service. Gaston.
Kanina na outscore ni Faith Nesperos yung buong Blazers sa 5th set, no? Bago humabol.
And Abriam with a much needed hit mula sa back row.
10. Serving
Kung si Faith ang nag-score ng 7 sa 12, Abriam has at least 4 or 5 of these 10 points here in the 5th set para sa Blazers. Also an outstanding job for Cla Abriam. Gail Pascual has been silent. Abriam must pick up the cudgels para dito sa Blazers. Oh my.
That's going to be huge.
For Ateneo.
An expensive error
Ateneo.
para dito sa CSB Lady Blazers.
Cruz. In.
Cruz nagbabalik dito sa ating laro.
Bubbly rin itong batang to, no?
Cruz. On the serve.
The libero slash setter slash service specialist from Cagayan de Oro, Kiara Cyrene Cruz. Maraginot, Gandler, Pablo gets it in the air. Lai, Abriam, Bongay, Maraginot, Gandler on the drop.
Well covered by Abriam.
Pascual, Maraginot, Nesperos from the back row. Si Marites, medyo natagalan tumayo ulit matapos saluhin yung palong yun ni Nesperos. Gandler, Pablo has recovered just
The
in time.
defense of Pablo, the back line.
Oh!
Miscalculation. Abriam.
So miscalculated drop ball attempt mula dito kay Cla Abriam.
May pagod na rin
Ateneo.
yun. Oo. May effect ng pagod doon talaga. Sa haba ng rally na yun at sa haba ng labang ito.
Number 7.
4 set points equivalent to 4 match points. Hawak dito ng Ateneo.
Cruz getting that one in. Lai, what a save by Cruz.
Double touch. Golden Maragino. 11-14. Captain July for the serve.
These are 3 match points para sa Ateneo, Coach.
4 kanina yan.
Chacha looking for the win. Nisperos gets the victory para sa Ateneo.
Unbelievable performance. Mighty comeback by the Eagles. This is a letdown para sa Blazers to say the least in a match that they could have won in the 4th set. Ateneo extended it and Faith Nisperos nearly 40 points a day. 8 points here in the 5th and final set. Ilan na to? 35?
35
Unbelievable.
points.
Unheard of.
And 35 is also the Ateneo career high of her idol, Alyssa Valdez. Although Alyssa did have 39 while playing for the Bureau of Customs a couple years back.
And nice track to follow. But through it all, this will give Ateneo a 1-game lead here in the series for the battle for the 3rd spot.
What a win. What a comeback. And this is a comeback.